Alright guys, it's been a long time since I have done an actual video, an unboxing video, or any actual video of any kind. And I've got some new inspirations and new ideas for new videos, and this being one of them. I actually got these in the mail yesterday. That would be September the 10th. I'm going to try to put this up as soon as possible. And I got these in the mail yesterday. These guys had contacted me when I first released Bluegrass Guitar Essentials on DVD back in July, and or maybe it was in June, one or the other, and wanted to see if I'd be interested in trying their product. And during that time, my email system wasn't set up the way I thought it was, where it was going to forward everything to my main email, so I wouldn't have to check multiple email accounts. But I got that all straightened out, and that's fixed now, and was able to get in contact with these guys, and they sent me some samples of their amazing product. Now, this is going to be kind of an unboxing. The truth is, I took all this stuff out yesterday just to look at it, because I couldn't wait to see what I had in the package. But this will be the re-unboxing, I guess what you would say, for you guys. And let's just see what we've got here. Some of you people might know what this logo is. This is the logo from Whitney guitars, and we have got some Dragon's Heart guitar picks in this package. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we've got here. First of all, I've got a note from the actual owner. It's kind of a thank you note. Thanking me that I'm interested in his product and trying his product. There's an official letterhead there, and letting him know what I think of the product, their email, and just some different things like that, and how instead of just trying to get the picks out, even though he wants the word to get out, he wants to really develop direct relationships with real musicians. So really enjoyed that. Thanks to Whitney for that. Something looks like it's poking out here. Let's see what that is real quick. Alright, this is an official shirt from Whitney Guitars. Now, I had to refold this thing because they did a lot better job than I did. But just to make it look more official with the unboxing and everything. So, Whitney Guitars, whitneyguitars.com. And I really like the logo here. That's pretty cool. You got the C. Let me get this centered here. You got the C coming around the tail, the W here, and it's almost like a Y, Whitney, so it's like the full thing. Plus, the Dragon's Heart guitar picks are what their most famous product is called. And that website is dragonsheartguitarpicks.com. Not Dragonheart, it's Dragon's Heart. Make sure you leave the S in there. So, against this lovely backdrop, let's see what we have here. Awesome. We have several different kinds of picks here. We've got, let's find this. We've got the original Dragon's Heart pick. Do a little close up on that for you. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, that's the original. And let's see what else we got. We got the pure Dragon's Heart guitar pick. This is more of a brown color. This is supposed to be made of something called polyamide amide. So it's like the amide is repeated. Polyamide hyphen amide. Some kind of aircraft material that's really space age and supposed to have really lightweight, long endurance, and supposed to be very low friction material, so it's perfect for guitar pick material. And you can find more about it on their website. I like how each one of these picks also have the different packaging so that you can see what they look like, just at a glance. And it's got the same thing on the very back here, and I'll let you read that. It's the same description on every one of these, if it'll focus, get into focus there. There we go. So it's a superior material, meticulously designed, and made in the USA. Okay, so Right offhand, I would prefer, since these are they kind of look very similar in color and everything, it'd be hard to kind of remember which is which. It would be nice to either have, in addition to the logo here that they've got stamped on there, in addition to that logo, it would be nice if they had, you know, the model number, or even maybe on the back the model of what it is. There's nothing on the back. I know I like how clean it looks just with the logo, but it'd be nice to be able to have something on the pick itself to signify whether it's an original, a pure, or a hardened. And this one was the hardened. I don't know if I showed that one yet or not. Also on the back of this, it would be very nice to have a description of that pick instead of the same text here. So that's just some of my opinions on it offhand. Now this last one, I can't really show you. It's the Dragon's Heart GT. It's the newest one, and I'm not sure what GT stands for. I read the description on the website, and I want to say gloss top because I think of, you know, guitar model numbers, but it might be from something else. It's supposed to be a mixture of the hardened and the pure. And he says on his website, if you're kind of on the fence about whether to try the hardened one or the pure one first, or the original, excuse me, the original and the hardened, I think. If you're on the fence about which one to try this one, because it's kind of like a hybrid of both. And I don't have this one right now because I actually practiced with it last night. I thought I'd try it out. These picks are fairly thick, a lot more thick than I'm used to. These are 2.5 millimeters. I'm actually going to use one today, so let's go ahead and open one of these up. I'm going to try the original today. Because I'm going to use it on my students. I'm trying these out both in student applications just so I can get some better idea of what they play like and what they sound like. And here's what we have. Isn't that nice, clean, and crisp? And apparently that's what a Dragon's Heart looks like. Isn't that cool? So I've tried this one last night, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with it. Like I said, it's thick. It's weird having to hold such a thick pick. I'm used to a very not really thin, but a thinner pick. I'm used to like a 1.5 millimeter with my blue chip pick. But they say that the bevel is so intense that it's more like holding a thin pick, in the sense of it's thinner on the edges, so it feels more like a thin pick. So I mean, it still feels thick to me, but I noticed right offhand by playing this. Now, I'm going to give an official review of these later on, one by one, because I'm going to try them all for about a week, maybe a little bit longer, to try to get used to them, see what they do, see what the differences are. I'm going to try them on acoustic first, then I'm going to try them on electric guitar and try those out. But I'll just give you a rundown real quick. You got 3 points here. You have the regular standard point. You have the extreme point. I don't know if he has official names for those or not, but this is more for like speed picking and for very precise fast picking, kind of like the Dunlop Jazz picks. And this is more like a strumming side, the rounded side. And I will say that it does sound very interesting, very nice. It's a very smooth feel of a play whenever you're strumming. Very smooth feeling. And just to compare to the picks that I have been using on electric guitar, I've been using the John Petrucci Dunlop Jazz picks. Okay, they're very sharp. I like having more surface area to grab hold of versus the very small jazz picks, which is about half that size. And so I've been really enjoying the John Petrucci picks, enjoying the sound of them. And as you can see here, if I turn the point over, it's about the same size. From tip to tip, it's about the same size. Now, if I went from here to there, the tip is quite a bit longer on the Dragon's Heart pick. And they say that you want to hold it like this when you're picking, not the other way around, because then it starts going backwards into the string. It kind of starts turning backwards. You want to do this and kind of adjust it to where it's playing with the round edge on the outside. Okay. Almost looks like a speech bubble there. But you want to kind of play it like that. And I had some experience trying to play with that sharp point, and I've still got to get used to it because it kind of digs into the string a little bit more. Since it's not completely formed, it doesn't have a complete, rounded, not rounded, but it doesn't have a complete shape on both sides. It's very thin this way on both sides. It kind of feels like it's digging into the string. So I'll have to practice with that a little bit more on the electric guitar. This pick is probably about a 1mm, this jazz pick, I'm guessing. Maybe even 1.25. I don't think it's as thick as my blue chip. It may be. It's no bigger than 1.5, I'll tell you that right now. But that's the jazz pick, and this is the Dragon's Heart pick, and this is the original. Now, some of these, I don't know, you have to go on the website. I don't know for sure. I've only looked at it just at a glance. But they're made of the polyamide, amide, and each one of these have another material in them. I think the hardened has, fiberglass or glass fibers. The original, or the pure, is just the plain polyamide amide, so that you can hear what that sounds like on its own. It's either the original or the GT that has a little bit of graphite. Now, maybe that's what GT means, that it has graphite in it. I can't remember. I think this one does, because I noticed some of the graphite was coming off on my fingers, which isn't a bad thing. Let me tell you that right now. It's not a big deal. You use graphite a lot. A lot of material has graphite in it for, when you use a pencil to put marks on the nut of the guitar, and on the saddle. That's supposed to help lubricate the strings so that they won't be pinching and everything, so that you can have better tuning. So it's not a really big deal to have a little bit of graphite on your finger wear off or anything. So I'm thinking that's what GT means, is it's mixed with graphite, now that I think about it. And then the original has something else in it. I can't remember what the other material is, but each one of these is supposed to help, different aspects. One of them is supposed to be, a faster, less frictiony, and the other one, the hardened, is supposed to be, it's supposed to be more durable. The hardened is supposed to last up to 1,500 hours of play. That's ridiculous. You really need to check their website out. Once again, that's Dragon's Heart Guitar Picks, because they do an endurance test on these picks compared to other picks, and it's really funny how they do this, and amazing of all the different tests they do. It's pretty unique, pretty neat to see how durable these are. But I'm going to keep working on these, keep trying to get the feel of it down. I can't really say right now whether or not these, I don't want to use the word superior, but whether these will replace my blue chip pick or not. I really enjoy my blue chip, really love the tone from it. But I have to say I'm getting some good tones from these Dragon's Heart picks. And they are much cheaper than a blue chip. I'll tell you that right now. Blue chips they start at around 35 bucks. Now, that's worth it to me because I use them maybe once every year or so. I mean, plus, then that's just one side, okay? This has 3 tips as well, but my blue chip has 3 points that are like this on all 3 sides. It's kind of like a triangle pick. And that pick could potentially last me about 1.5 to 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, if I'm switching the points all the time. Now, I've got 2 blue chip picks, and both of them I've been using 2 out of 3 points pretty roughly, pretty harshly. And I've still got 1 more point that I can rely on. So they really are durable, the blue chips are. But these will be interesting to see, because these start at, and they're all of them the same price. They're all $8.97 a piece, under 10 bucks, and you could try your very own Dragon's Heart guitar picks. So I definitely encourage trying them out. Like I said, I'll be experimenting with these and doing a review on these soon. So, but I want to give a special thanks to Whitney for sending me the entire lineup of these guitar picks, and I will be very interested to try out as well the Dragon Scale pick. Now, it looks like a beast. It looks really cool. It's thinner. I might like it a little bit better, and it's more of a standard look of a pick. It doesn't have, like, these weird points on it and everything. And it's one thing I don't like about this pick, in the sense that when I'm playing electric, it doesn't matter that much, but when I'm playing acoustic and I'm strumming, I like to have a little more surface area. So they need to be, I like them a little bit bigger. My blue chip is a little bit bigger for me to hold on to. Even a standard pick, if I grabbed a standard pick here, let me get up here and find one. Okay, so if I grab a standard shape of a pick and overlaid the tip of that, you can see that from the top edge to the bottom, I'm used to an actual wider pick, more surface area to hold on to. Now I'm usually not using much more than the tip, but I like to have that extra, you know, support to grip onto if I need it. Whereas this, I kind of lose that. Now I don't know. I've seen some other people play it like this with a point sticking out, so that they can grab onto it and it sticks out kind of here and all that. But I've kind of gotten used to having the logo on my thumb as extra grip, and these do have very nice grip on them. But like I said, this is turning into a review, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here and say thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I've already shot past 6,000 subscribers and over 1.3 million lifetime views. It's amazing, and I really appreciate you guys' interest in my videos. And I think you guys will be excited to know. Now, these mostly are done tests on electric guitars, but I think you guys will be excited to know what these sound like for bluegrass, since you guys are kind of interested in that, mostly interested in that. So I'll definitely have some reviews on that. Got some more video ideas, and I'm going to go ahead and get off here for right now so I can shoot at least one more video. And I'll keep you guys posted as to what these sound like, my review on them. But so far they look very promising. So hope you guys will stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next video, whichever one that may be. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless. And try out some Dragon's Heart guitar picks.